Prince of Persia: Warrior Within, the sequel to the more than remarkable Sands of Time, with new characters, new setup, and a really dark tone, trying to improve over the original. Did it succeed? Let's find out. This is Prince of Persia: Warrior Within, years later. When I say this is a darker game, I mean it. The loading screen is blood pouring over the game logo. Even the prince now looks like this. Every visual aspect of this game was redesigned. Now instead of the Arabian feel, we have a mixture of, well, everything. Egyptian, medieval European, Greek, Hindu, some Arabian touches here and there. The game do keep them physically separated. The outside of the castle is European, inside the castle we have Egyptian and mixed with Arabian. The gardens resemble some Greek architecture. So even with so many styles in the game, the separation makes the contrast less striking than it could be, and plays at the game favor by giving a different atmosphere to every section. The game even takes a page from the Metroidvania school of level design, where you can go back to previous areas after gaining skill or power to obtain health upgrades and other stuff. This makes the Island of Time, where the game takes place, feels big and alive. The importance of the environment is taken even further by the ability to jump in time. When you set foot in the island for the first time, everything is in ruin, but as soon as you unlock the ability to go back in time, you can go back to the past and see the whole island in its moments of glory. The time travel mechanics even has an influence in gameplay, where you need to jump back and forward in time to solve some environmental puzzles the game presents. Outside of that, there are no many changes in the gameplay. They took everything that worked in the last game and improved on that, and got rid of anything that didn't work. No more camera cuts, thanks God. The acrobatic moves are faster, smoother, the traps are more elaborate and difficult to avoid, more environmental interactions, and the combat is more fulfilling and satisfying than before. It's a little too mainstream, not too much depth into it. Dodging and counterattacking are enough in most battles, but still have a lot of acrobatic moves in our disposition, so you can choose to make the combat harder by not using certain skills. The game even has some mini bosses here and there that help adding variety to the gameplay cycle. The ability to reverse time is still here, and it works the same as before. If you make a mistake, reverse time and try it again. But now jumps are harder to execute, areas are bigger and it's easier to make mistakes, so the skills have more presence and a little more importance. The only big problem with the game is the targeting system. There's no manual targeting. The game chooses the enemy to attack at, well, what I think is random. It doesn't attack the biggest enemy, it doesn't attack the closest enemy, it's just random stuff. And that can be really enraging. I rage quit several times because the game refused to target the explosive duck on my back instead of my enemy at the other side of the room that means no threat to me. But even if I quit several times, I always went back because the game kept me intrigued. That says something. The story this time is really intriguing. I'm sad that they decided to abandon the whole Arabian myth narration for a more classic storytelling approach. But I understand it, the story is really convoluted and narration could not deliver all the details in the best way. This is a direct continuation from the last time. In the last game, the prince released the Sands of Time, and there is a curse that says whoever releases the sand must die. Now this ancient beast, the Haka, is hunting him down, and no matter where he goes, it will find him and kill him. The prince's only option is to go back in time and stop the creation of the sands. If there are no sands, he cannot release them, and the Haka will have no reason to kill him. This kind of stuff can go south easily if it is too hard to understand, but the game presents it in a way that's really digestible. There's even a plot twist that gives you the sensation of, oh shit, it got serious. You really want to know what's going on, what's going to happen next. Honorable mentions to the Haka. That is a big threatening thing. It's like the Balrog of sand. Overall, this is a really well made game. There is a lot of cool stuff in this game, especially the story that grabbed me and didn't let me go till the end. I'm not gonna say you must go out of your way and play this, but put it on your list because Prince of Persia: Warrior Within definitely worth a play. Next time on Video Games Years Later, we'll be closing the Prince of Persia trilogy with the Two Thrones. We're going back to Babylonia for the last time. Well, it's not actually the last time, there are other Prince of Persia games, but these three are the best, so it may as well be the last time. If there's a game you would like me to talk about, leave it in the comments. If you like what you see, please subscribe, give it a like, and leave a comment, and share all the love we have here on the Trivial Game Show. Don't be a stranger, and see you next time.